Hello everyone. I'm going to be talking about routers and hosts today, how they relate, and the differences between them. So first, we know that the internet is this huge worldwide computer network. It's like a network of all networks. It consists of different like interconnected computers that use internet protocols to link to billions of devices. So the computers that actually make up the internet are divided into two types. First, the routers and the end hosts. So the end hosts are actually on the outside of the network. They reside on the sides of the network. They're not in the main network. And examples of these are our laptops, our computers, and desktops. Then the routers are actually in the main network. They're inside the network. They establish the network. They dwell inside the main network. So while we are familiar with the end hosts as the laptops and computers, the routers are different. They are specialized pieces of computer hardwares, and they are built. They exist to actually do one job and one job only. And that job is to move packets from one end host connected to the internet to another end host connected to the internet. So say they can move packets from my laptop to the web server. So yeah, that is the job. They move packets from one end host to another end host. I'm gonna be doing like an illustration, a short illustration in a bit. But before then, you should know that the a router should have at least three connections. So I will show that to you while I do the illustration. So yeah, I'm gonna do the illustration on how a router works. So this is how a router works. So let us say so you can see this well. Okay. Let us say this is the internet. The routers are inside the internet, while the end hosts are on the outside of the internet. So the end hosts are on the outside, and the routers are on the inside. So this is how it works. So uh, the end host sends a packet to the router, send the packet to the router, and say that this router is connected to this router. This is not a good connection because it just like goes in on this one and just comes out on the other one. There will be no use for routers. There will be no use for routers if it's gonna be this way. But it's ideal that a router is connected to like several other connections. This is a good one. So the router, the packets comes in through this. Then this router decides, okay, which link do I send the packet out through? Do I send it through this link, or this link? This that is what the router does. So it decides it looks at it and says, okay, this is the destination of the router of the packet. It's going to so blah blah blah. Then it says, okay, do I send it through this link, or this link? So one thing you should know also is that the end hosts are the ones that initiate the traffic. Routers don't initiate traffic. So yeah, that is what the router does. And the speed at which the router does this is very, very important because there is a lot of packet coming in, flowing in somewhere in the internet. And the routers have the ability to store these packets in their memory for just a short while. And when the packets begin to pile up, the routers begin to drop those packets. So it's important that uh, um, the speed is the routers are really fast in doing that because the packets get dropped when they pile up. Another difference between end hosts and routers is the end-to-end principle. That principle, the routers use IP to communicate with each other. They use the IP to do their job. they communicate using only IP. They figure out the destinations of the packets and communicate to other routers using just IP. While the end host actually they run high level protocols like TCP, HTTP, FTP, SMTP. Yeah, they run higher level ones, and application specific features actually also run by the end host. So, but the routers use just IP, and yeah, that's it. Those are some of the differences. Thanks for watching. Bye.